Welcome, everyone, to an exhibition finals tournament match. It's a little unfortunate. We had one of our finalists drops, and so we have Evolution and Xanxus will be playing myself and Murder, and I've been forced at gunpoint to do this intro because my co-casters, who will cast the entire match by themselves after this, suck. Introducing SomePoorChoices, and to a
Hello.
lesser degree, Gaignun.
Wait, does that mean I suck less or I'm less important?
Less suck.
I mean,
Okay,
both.
okay. I mean,
can
hi
still
guys.
be both.
So, what are we watching now?
All right. Well, I'm about 40 seconds into what is the first match, which is always on Palace. We are watching this from Xanxus' point of view.
You're supposed to put it at
Wait, did you
0-0,
start
you
it?
dweeb.
Okay, I'm restarting. I heard 3, 2, 1, go.
That was for the OBS, not for the... Anyways, we've got Xanxus and Evo, an existing team that's been working for a minute, playing against the ragtaggiest team possible, Bregan and Murder, two people who I've had to carry through tournaments, and trust me, you don't want to see them together.
So what's really interesting is this basically, I'm calling it the Battle of the Backpacks. So both Bregan and Murder have been backpacks to Gaignun.
How many backpacks can Xanxus carry?
And BF Evolution is still a backpack to Xanxus.
At least one of these backpacks won a tournament on his own.
Yeah, you're right.
What I lack
Evo
in
won
winning
one, right?
and Phantom Dust skills, I make up for. What I lack in skills, I lack in skills.
Hey, Bregan, do you want to cut to the semifinals where we played in the 1v1 tournament?
That was actually the finals, and
Oh, was it?
I played you in the finals.
Semis was the really good one.
Oh, gosh.
I had to play you in the finals the day after I got knocked out of the tag tournament. I was basically like no will to live.
All right.
I'm just saying.
Well, as we joke around, I actually am pretty hyped. This is a good match. Xanxus and Evo are two of the players playing most right now. They're a very solid team. They did very well in the tournament. Bregan and Murder, although they had some meandering towards the end, are two of the best players, I think, on everybody's top 5 in the game total. So all jokes aside, this should actually be a very good match with a lot of good players.
It's my feel is that we've got some kind of like raw power of Bregan and Murder versus some established teamwork and strategy from Evo and Xanxus. No one's prepared for this, so no like specific strategy for the players, but some just in general synergy.
Yeah, I'm going to give Xanxus or Evo especially a lot of credit. I think he's been doing some things and really playing with the meta of the game that we haven't seen, because everybody's kind of toned down, but we're still seeing weird fairy rings, maybe a little less this run around, but they still have some pretty crazy quirks they were trying to throw around earlier.
All right. I think Evo's going to carry 3-0. What do you think?
You know what? I'm actually going to go 3-2 Bregan and Murder.
I don't know. I don't see how that's going to happen, but we'll have to start it. Bregan, give us the countdown to play our video.
If you could start at 17 seconds,
You're
it's
supposed
right
to
when the
give
match
the countdown.
starts.
17 seconds?
Yeah. We'll do 3, 2, 1 on 17 seconds.
Give me a second to get to 17.
Yeah.
All right, I'm on 17 seconds. Give me the 3, 2, 1.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, this guy's Xanxus. Our first game's going to be from Xanxus' point of view. The further one's from Bregan, because Bregan doesn't record game 1. That's how we will never think he loses on Palace.
That's true. I didn't even know that was the meme. So out of Xanxus, we've got a very balanced nature faith. He's got the heat right on deck or start fortress. Very solid. You do see that the Lunar Force has already been put down.
Did you see him put down the Lunar Force?
I did not.
I did it.
Okay,
that answers that. Lunar Force still down. Murder, of course, with the Purify, I'm assuming.
We see that Blazing Bullet. We want to go on Bregan quick, and we see this coming below. He's got to be careful about his angle, but he does have good shields for this. It just will break, but that's probably fine.
I'm surprised Murder looks like he's getting up towards Vibration, and there we go. A blaster right off the bat.
That was a good blaster. So our goal right now is we want to get Bregan below 15 without losing our flash hold of Blazing Bullet. That's like the sub game that we're playing. We just won the sub game.
Xanx is getting a good little quick hit in there after...
We took that Willow too. So Willow and Blazing Bullet are basically gone. That's 2 attacks for 1.
Yeah.
Ice Sword can do some real work here.
Did break the flash hole. Perfect timing on the invulnerability frame. Bregan in a tough spot here, trying to get away. Also looking to play some box games, but he's getting
Good
chased by
dodge
Cartwheeler.
Murder behind. I like the idea of not just continuing to push too hard because you don't want to take extra damage from Murder.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice Ice Sword.
Murder looked like he was digging way too long to get up to that vibration. Left Bregan a painful 2-on-1.
Yeah,
these Rians against a jumper. I mean, that flash hole can tank one hit, but that's about all it's good for.
and he obviously doesn't have a laser right now, and he needs a laser.
No, these ice swords are doing work though. Murder in a very tough spot with his pickup.
Oh gosh.
I thought he
hit.
I thought he watched that one, to be honest.
Oh, good dodge on Murder's side. Still might take one here though.
Yeah, double jumpers with the Rians. I was assuming we're going to see a lot of Rians this match.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he does have a fortress. He finally takes a sword.
So honestly, life's even. No defenses whatsoever on Evolution or Bregan. One each on Murder and Xanxus. This is pretty close.
Yeah, for how powerful that start was, everybody's at active 10s, and you really only lost a single pickup.
Evo went down. He doesn't have a shield. He wasn't able to defend himself against lasers and blasters.
Big hit, and now you've got a Cartwheeler making a pickup with lasers being thrown around.
Do you see
Bregan
that
also within
Mossy
vibration
plate,
range.
Oh, that's a one-shot on Bregan. Or Murder at this point with the +1. 2 Fortress is kind of unfortunate. I think they have basically no text in this matchup.
Yeah, I would like to see some long-range lasers on Xanxus, punish him for the high-cost defense. Good re-in pressure, though. Bregan still doesn't necessarily have an answer.
Oh, that Murmouse is coming. One shot.
Oh, big trade.
Okay, so he's got a shield. It's Fortress. We've only got Rian and Rian. Yeah, he's gonna get a pretty
easy
pickup.
Oh,
nice hit.
That was unfortunate. I think he tried.
He
to
might go down
up.
in response.
A little off the body. He ended up using. I don't think he meant to use that blaster.
Okay.
Bregan still doesn't have a shield.
Just a liability at this point. But Murder does have a lot of aura. One more combo from them, and it's probably not.
Not a liability. Watch.
So Bregan the liability got a good lightning sword hit. Ice sword on. Oh my gosh, the turnaround.
Back.
This is crazy. That ice sword is nuts. I don't think Evo's got it. Oh, he goes down.
I was just gonna say I wouldn't pick up Bregan here. I would wait to drop him since he doesn't have a shield. But
I'm gonna stand by liability. But that was some good turnaround. Honestly, some good recovery.
You know what? He turned liability into reliability. Boom.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna pause this video and pull up the other one. I'm not gonna start it yet though. So one thing to note there is that Murder's blasters, when we looked from Xanxus' point of view, didn't look that impressive, but they were doing work on Evo. Like they had to have been. He kept getting so low, he lost all his shields. So that was really where Bregan became one.
Once that flash hole was gone, with his high top spawn, he just was sitting there eating blasters.
Yeah, so it's interesting. We saw, maybe we'll see this again, where Bregan and Xanxus basically 1v1, and Evo and Murder pulled each other out of the battle so that it became that. It favored Bregan last time, as he's a really good duelist in 1v1.
Yeah, I don't know why they stopped that, because they had the double reincarnation pressure for a long time, and they were clearly cleaving through them and getting in free ice swords with the double rein pressure on the jumpers. I'm wondering if they try to go back to that, or if we see a lot more reins come out of them, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. I definitely think if I'm Murder after seeing that game, I'm going to do everything I can to leave Bregan alone with someone and let him at him. That's what I want to see this match.
I mean, I would say that's what Murder usually does. Is he's good with playing the back line with a bunch of defenses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So even if he just picks Evo off, which people might say is the easier of the two, I think Bregan after that last fight could probably take Xanxus. Even the most impressive aggressive assault, he stopped it. But let's see game 2. Highway up a game Bregan and Murder. I'm at 145. You want to count me down?
I'm at 145 seeing City.
I said City, right? No, I said Highway. Yeah, we're on City.
Okay.
I'm definitely City.
It's all good. It's been a while since you played this game. It's called Phantom.
No, I just was thinking the next map down would be Highway, the old school.
All right, I'm ready to go on 3. 2, 1,
I got
go.
one boost
Middle
mine,
spawn,
they're
but I
both in
have-
the middle.
All right, boost mine start is solid. The double middle, but the boost mine comes quick for them. And a dash on murder, that'll be really helpful in the center,
So
honestly.
what's interesting
So I have
is
lasers and I'm in
in
the
my
middle,
talks
so
with
it's gonna be a little
Bregan,
difficult.
he actually doesn't
I'm not
mind
sure.
double
Evo
middle.
is,
Most people hate the pit.
face,
Evo being
so
separated
flash
from his
holding
partner
away.
in
I
that
got
back
Rian
spawn
and Laser Blade
is the
who
one
are
he
starting
finds much more
swinging at
vulnerable.
Evo.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
we see him going
Evo
right
has
with
so many
Rian.
kills.
If I was Murder, I know you wanted the 1v1
Broke
duel.
that.
Yeah, I'd be doubling Evo right now
Okay,
in
good,
that
'cause I
very
lost
vulnerable
my,
spawn.
For sure. The only time I don't like the pit is when someone's on the highest spawn above you. Like, that's pretty rough.
I
But
got
in this
twist, give me
situation,
angles. Give me a second.
it's pretty optimal, I think. Xanxus is going to be kind of hard to get to.
Yeah, he's
But,
already got angles getting on him. If they could just, he does
I
lose
lost
that sword,
my
but
thing.
and that was only. Did Murder have the strength on? I don't know if they broke it or if it only dealt 4 total.
I think
Xanxus
it only
is
dealt
coming,
4
watch your
total.
Yeah, so that's unfortunate for
He
them.
still has
but,
double shields. Zanx is finally coming over, but
Evo
was a
has
nice
went
pressure.
through, I think, 4 shields so far. We've seen him pick up and like lose a couple here.
yeah. Evo bringing the lasers. Bregan burns through a Rian trying to give himself some space.
Oh, a little trade. Oh, maybe not.
Broke it.
Traded for the
Oh,
angles. We get
they
4
did
damage.
break
That's
it.
really good.
Yeah.
Xanxus needs to be able to peel this,
Broke
or
it as
there's gonna be
well.
some trouble, and that's gonna knock him down.
Flash hole broke. Got him.
You can just
He's
keep
yeah.
pummeling
I think
Evo.
he's gonna fall through. No, lucky
Do it. I
landing.
have to go back and get attacked.
But he's in trouble. He's isolated
He's
from his
not
base
dead
without a
here,
shield.
but Xanxus is basically solo playing at the moment.
Evo's dead.
Yeah, they're gonna ignore him for a bit probably. Oh, I think he went down there.
This is
Back on Evo.
Xanxus had early attacks.
Yep.
Evolution had many early defenses, and it looks
Fair
like
enough.
they just had nothing. It looks like they were made of clay.
No, you got him.
I mean, getting the double and being separated from your partner like that, I think he's in a rough spot no matter how you slice it.
Yeah, I
without
think he needed to be aggressive to be
Usually
okay.
Evo wasn't the one with the lasers either. Xanxus was the one with the lasers.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, scratch that. If
They both
Xanxus had
did.
been with the one with the lasers and Evo was the
Yeah.
had something else, maybe they would have had a shot there. But there was no long distance
I'm more away
pressure.
from vibration. I'll probably
Yeah,
do that.
surprisingly, like Evo's laser wasn't useful against these middle spawns
Are you
as
sure?
long as you keep
No.
pushing pressure.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, maybe he's getting some hits now. It's
the
not
aura
over by
trade's
any
not good
stretch.
here for the defense too much. But the blaster, the vibe coming out, he's gonna combo it.
Yep.
He gets the hit. Didn't lose
Oh.
the Willow notably.
You broke something.
I broke the dark hole.
Doesn't get through.
I'm going after Evo.
Their
Doesn't
plan
get
is to
through,
kill Evo
unfortunately.
again
Loses
and then
against the dark
double
hole.
up on Xanxus. Oh, Evo's
Yeah, that
dead.
Willow Rian combo is going to be very good against Xanxus.
He has like a fortress, right? Oh, there's. Oh, okay. One combo is death. We need a laser Willow probably.
I mean, just between the lasers, it's already going to be pretty tricky with a high cost defense.
All right, this is
Yep.
looking to be game.
Evo's got to make that pick. He's lucky. I was going to say he was lucky he didn't get killed by random debris there,
Yeah.
but it does
They got
happen
to the
right
point
after.
where they were only defending and picking up, and that's not going to get you anywhere. That's not how you win the match, unfortunately.
No, I think they would have tried to retreat to Xanxus'
Well,
spawn to reestablish,
That
but
certainly is
Evo
an
in that
auspicious
case,
start.
I don't know how
There's
you
no way
get
to
away
go
from
wrong
that.
for us now.
wins.
Yeah, the
If
crux
you're
of that
getting that
match-
much pressure early on.
The crux of that match is the first 60 seconds. Evo lost his shields. He didn't take any attacks meaningfully, and he didn't get any damage off to scare people away. And Xanxus just couldn't bring enough pressure. If he had like swords, maybe he could get people off him, but they're just ignoring his blasters and stuff.
If you watch from his perspective, he was running around with a Muramasa and a lightning sword, and I was able to slow down his aura recovery enough whenever he first tried to move on murder. He only had a Muramasa, so he was never able to hit because he was blocking.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's kind of cool to know. So that makes sense that, like, I'm surprised that Xanxus, of all people, didn't find a good time to use swords well. Like, that's normally his thing. I'm not sure I'm digging the Muramasa, and I normally love it. So, like, take that with a grain of salt.
I mean, I
But-
like it too, but if I would have been digging real quick as soon as you know you're isolated, you need to get a versatile hand and get the heck out of there. You don't have enough time to chase and then come back later.
What's interesting is there's a
when
lot
you're
of
that
swords
separated.
against double jumper here, and it's just not really. You'd expect the like lateral swords to do a little more.
Yeah.
All right, so we're preparing for. I didn't see what level it is yet.
Next map is Highway.
Highway. Oh, see, I told you it was highway.
Don't even. So
Yeah.
highway is going to be interesting against double jumpers, which are really good with blocking lasers. what they're going to do, if they're just going to keep the kind of same Tiger Strength laser decks that we've seen a million times on Highway, or if they're going to go
We
back to
haven't-
bringing weird stuff.
Honestly, we've seen no variety this whole match so far, and so I'm expecting just more vibe blasters, so specifically more blasters than lasers. You noticed?
I mean, like I said, I don't count him out. He's got some fun ideas.
Yeah,
You
this
don't
is
always see him, but when you do,
this is the map to bring it. Not that the other ones were a bad place, but this is the one where like you've got good spots to put up environmentals, a lot of distance to use it. A race, you have a little bit of space.
Yeah. I think what's interesting is as bad as Murder is as good on Highway as Bregan is bad. So I don't know how their team dynamic is going to work there.
I wouldn't say I'm necessarily bad at Highway so much as there's basically a spawn named after me.
I mean,
so interestingly, Bregan's history. If you see Arsenal 4 there, Tiger Strength lasers, Bregan's always had a slightly different view on Highway, which is to use semi-aggressive optical strategies to get there faster than the slow optical strategies. And he is really good at boost mine decks. We've got to give him credit for that. Like that one Palace a number of times.
Unfortunately, though, not off quite yet to the boost start.
Yeah, if he gets 1 or 2 aura from this next spot, he'll be fine. He's trying to steal Evos.
Yep.
I would not give this to him. Oh, that is going to be punished so hard. I honestly would not have placed that.
Only Murder is the one who missed out on it, and I honestly thought Murder was pretty close to that range. So Bregan can now boost himself. They're double boosting. It's going to be a vibration race. I think that was a good call to jump off there.
I definitely agree. People underestimate how much saving like 10 seconds or 15 seconds does. That's a whole spawn capsule cycle.
Especially in a vibration race, which is what this is looking like it's going to be.
Yeah,
this is the Bregan spawn, by the way.
Right. I don't think Evo should have placed that. I mean, I'm not here to like be picky, but I think that might have turned the game around against them, unfortunately.
I get what he was thinking there, especially if he's only going to give it to 1, not 2, and they had 2.
If Bregan's coming out with a 2 aura, I'm just going to leave him alone. I'll just hold on to him.
There's no way he goes away though in that situation. So you're going to be chased.
Then you pick up your capsules, and you're just developing, and he's not.
I mean, okay. I'll say that's more of a coin flip than that, but I get where you're coming from. I don't think it was the craziest thing I've seen.
You're right.
Some good dodges out of Xanxus.
This is a big
the laser training
here. We're hitting 10. We've got
Murder
1 on each
leaves
team.
Though and misses out on it.
Murder no defense, so that's like the notable piece here. Xanxus obviously has a sword. Good call jumping that.
This is going to be good melee and distance pressure.
He's got a Rian and a laser. Did we see a laser, or does he maybe have a lightning sword?
Oh. He saw a sword. I didn't quite see what it was.
Okay, he's probably got a lightning or ice plus the Rian.
Well, he lost one of the swords against. Oh, there it is.
Oh, debris.
Did you lose that Rian?
He lost something. No, he's got the Rian. He lost the sword. Or maybe double through the Rian.
Yeah,
I could have sworn I saw a sword out of him at one point, and I think he lost it against the Fortress. But either way, he's chasing with just the Rian. So you've got the one-on-ones going on again. Evo and Murder, but Murder's getting kind of eaten up a bit.
The hardest part here is just, you see the life totals are low. They don't have any way to be safe from this laser pressure. And the laser pressure is now lethal. And that's important. We're trading up mana. Oh, he still had... Oh, no, he picked that up.
Oh, that was a big... No, he did have sword.
Oh, no,
big ice sword. That is a
great manual ice sword from Xanxus to take it out, to stop the sweep. 2-1. Now we're talking. Is Xanxus going to turn this around? Melee did some meaning. You saw that range play. Way better than the first 2 games. The lasers plus close-up pressure. That's where I want to put Xanxus.
Once they were looking to make the death trade to do the pickup, I think they gave up momentum. Bregan was letting him take him down, and I think he put himself in a tougher spot than he needed to. But that was good. Yeah, good range control. You have you got the swords coming in and the Rian coming in close, and you've got the vibration laser just keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, and the Xanxus special is Rian at basically any range, so you don't feel comfortable like standing at a certain distance from Xanxus to avoid lasers and that, because you know he's gonna manual it and you know he's gonna follow up with swords. So you've got to. I did not envy where Bregan was there, including the Bregan spawn.
If Bregan had some close range to maybe trade back, maybe that would have been different. But only relying on a manual vibe laser, is not going to win the range fight.
Yeah,
in
with
close range.
that spawn setup, it was definitely pretty punishing for Bregan. Like he was in the make it or break it spawn, and he was just like I said, 15 seconds too slow, right? Like one capsule spawn, he got that last boost mine after he was already being hit by lasers, and that's all that mattered.
Yeah. Well, I think that last boost mine really hurt because Murder had left before it came. I think if they had both retreated down the stairs, they might have been able to reestablish and hide at the top base.
Good old Lane. He didn't hit back. I don't know that I would have necessarily. It's weird to overwrite one of your key attacks, but this hand's pretty good. Flame Sword, Flash Hole.
Yeah, I don't think that was purposefully done, knowing Bregan, but at the same time, he's not in a horrible position. That Ice Sword came out early game anyway. It was not going... It could have done some work, but it was not going to be a game changer coming out early.
His spawn's a little awkward, right? Because he has a lot of things he doesn't want to pick up right now. So if this hits Aura, he'll keep going, but if not, it'll be maybe some more overwrite. And he's already overwritten an attack.
Evo Xanxus, though, off to a good Aura start. Nice Amoros is going
to
slow down Xanxus for a second.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he's got another heat in there. But
notice we've got right now 7 defenses between our players. Like, a lot going on. Not a lot of damage likely coming anytime soon. Evo, no attacks.
I don't know why you throw a Rian with only 5, though. Again, I think that's just another sloppy mistake. A little highway tilt action.
I kind of wanted to play that spawn slower. Like I was saying, you don't pick something up. You give yourself the time to see if that's an aura particle.
Yeah, you do have the angle. They have to come to you. I mean, without Rock Shot, he's not really... Or Debris Bullet, I guess if you want the better attack. He's not really getting you from that angle. Good sword timing, though. He's punishing him. I think he's recovered.
Yeah. Xanxus has recovered stats, though, notably. But Evo, I don't know. Bregan has him where he wants him, and
but
you're by yourself.
Evo's in trouble right now. Xanxus is coming to support.
He's got one attack. Have we seen it yet? I don't think we know what it is. That's a lightning sword.
There we go. Yep. Nice little cancel. Bregan, though, giving himself time.
I just saw like blue, but I think it was lightning.
Blaster on Evo.
I'm sure we'll see.
But I don't think it has any uses gone yet. So he's got like 5 uses of that sword. That's kind of good to note. If he doesn't pick up any attacks soon, we're going to have to kind of keep an eye on how long that goes.
Evo with the lasers, he's going to trade for the flash. I think that was a trance, though. Looked like he ate a health.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm trying to burn through when I'm when you're already in a dangerous position.
Yeah. Trance. Was that hyper kick? I didn't see.
Psycho Burst.
I didn't.
Psycho Burst. Okay, yeah, another melee move.
Oh, good sidestep sword.
If he can hold him for a Psycho Burst, that 9ing will be nice. I don't know if you want to like. Oh, eat the ice sword. So patient. It was ice.
That was good. He's got the Rian. He can test shields too here, or just go right back to comboing on Evo. Murder doing well with just backline pressure.
Did he snap a fortress, or did he just break another shield?
Broke Fortress with Psycho Burst.
No.
Okay, that's what I thought I saw, that the attack left too. Okay, so
Xanxus
Murder is only at 8 skills left. This is kind of weird. It's pretty early. He's been digging hard.
Yeah, Murder...
Just be careful.
Murder was doing that last time, and it's not something I used to see out of Murder, but he is given each attack half a second before just burning right through.
It is helping with the aggression, but
capsule-wise, I mean, everybody's a little low. Well, I mean, everyone's mind's breaking.
Right. If he...
sword.
Good walk. That was a big deal. If he lost that fortress, that would have been nice jump. Those 2 lightning swords could have turned the game around for Xanxus.
He got completely punished for that too. So Evo's getting, or Xanxus is getting those pickups, but that's
has
a
no
good
attack.
damage
It
trade.
is 1v2. Evo is just getting destroyed in the spawn by Bregan, and these angles are hard. Dark Hole.
He's just bait right now for those pickups too. He goes down to his own Dark Hole.
All right.
And they're gonna pile on some damage while he makes the pickup.
Right?
Dark Hole again. Were they respecting Rock Shot with all these Dark Holes?
Very possibly.
But now we're in
eating.
like,
I'm taking high ground.
They're in
Reach
one-shot
Dark Hole
territory.
is not going to win for them. That just has no long-term viability. And by long-term, I mean like 30 seconds if they don't change anything.
I mean, they're both cartwheelers, and they potentially shouldn't be getting hit by these swords.
Yeah, the hardest part is these alleyways.
The
less
Ageless Wing
space
lets
you
you
have.
down.
Oh, that was so close to game.
I That was a phenomenal
gonna
recovery
go
from what
left
should have been
Yeah,
game.
Xanxus had some great angles. Lost the fortress. This could be the
Great.
turnaround.
Rian
Bregan
lost.
at 3,
Great
Murder
shot.
Murder
no
lost his
attacks.
Rian.
Great shot.
Lost
Oh
my
no, and
Rian
he's down
just
to
now.
4
That was stupid of
capsules.
me.
I died on the
No
stairs
attacks.
because he hit me.
4 capsules, 3 defenses.
Oh
Bregan can
my
get revived a
gosh.
lot here, though. Wall of
Well,
Fire
I
lets
was say
3D
Bregan. Bregan's got enough. He can pull the attacks if they take their time. Evo finally does have another attack.
All right, 2 attacks on Murder.
They're
I got
both
Psycho
in one-shot territory, though.
Did he do it? Is he doing a pickup?
Maybe that's enough.
It looks
don't
like they. I can't imagine why they would. He comes back
I've
with
got to call that
himself.
an accident.
I got 8
Like, that's the
armor,
only
so
thing that makes
kill
sense to me.
Evo, and I'm
He got killed
Or
by
they might
Random
have forgotten
Rocks.
how many.
Oh, Random Rocks took
I
him
got
out. That makes more
Willow,
sense.
Flames.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Murder and his rocks are amazing sometimes.
I don't really have the
Sorry,
volume
the
up, so I'm
armor.
not hearing some of the stuff that's happening
Yeah, I
off
didn't notice
screen.
that one.
Good dodge. These swords. Cheeky
Aura
move
is
throwing the
Xanxus'
Rian right in his
friend as he
face.
fights against these swords. His timing for using Rian in melee, as I've already given him credit for, is
Yeah.
really good here. But he's gonna.
He's in one-shot territory, though, and he's got nobody to back him up.
That was it.
And there
That's
he
the
goes.
match. Exhibition finals.
All right.
I believe the official losers of the tag tournament are Evo and Xanxus, and no one won. Good job, guys.
You had to add the meme in. Gosh.
Evo
course I
heavy.jpg. Could you explain it to me? I don't get it.
Honestly, that I think that was a very good match.
It was a good match. Some really good.
I'm kind of surprised I
fights.
didn't see any of the crazy or weird stuff that kind of keep you on your toes. With the straight up brawl is maybe not the way I would have gone.
It could be because it was kind of last minute, but it also could just be, Bregan and Murder are 2 of the best defensive players against Jank, and so it could
That's
be a
true.
respect of that. Maybe
I don't know though. You saw how low those capsules got. Like 1 or 2 violent changes, Murder's done.
Yeah, they read the situation well. I don't think Jank would have beaten them. I don't at all. They're like maybe the 2 best players in the game against Jank.
No, still, I mean, I'm not disappointed. I think some of those games got a little spawn dependent, but definitely a lot of good back and forth.
I loved some of those Bregan Xanxus fights. Maybe that could happen in the 1v1 tournament that's coming up soon.
Yeah. That being said, anything you want to add, Bregan?
No, it was a really fun match. A lot of respect for those guys. They won the previous tournament. They're finalists of this tournament, and by default, it's winners as well. Xanxus is a fantastic player, and he and Evolution have really good synergy together, and they played a pretty solid match, but we were just able to take advantage in the melee. Xanxus ran a lot of melee himself, but as a cartwheeler, he just wasn't able to quite get pressure on me and Murder, who were just able to kind of jump around the map and keep away from him and keep pressure on Evo without taking a lot of hits from him. So
yeah, it was
a rough time for him.
It was some good fights. I'm really glad we were able to have that, even if it's just in lieu of finals. So thank you guys for playing, to everyone, including Evo and Xanxus. Evo, I don't think you're a backpack.
But you are a marble pillar?
Maybe. I didn't say he's not a marble pillar. All right. GG to everyone who played. Thanks for watching.
Good night.